It's the one we've all been waiting for. When Kipchoge and Bekele was cancelled, we were all desperate for a big head-to-head. Well, here it is. It's Lydney Lake 5K. It's training partners, friends, Wales versus England. Forest bragging rights on the line. It's the Vaporfly Next percent versus the Alphafly Next percent. It's all in, there's no hiding. It's me, the Welsh Runner, versus Andy, the Forest of Dean Runner. So, Andy and I are racing 5K tomorrow at Lydney Lake. I challenged Andy, I called him out, and he accepted my challenge. Okay, I have to address the fact that I do have quicker PBs than him, so perhaps it might come across as a bit of a mismatch. However, I was doing my session yesterday, and I realised the paces I was running were slower than the paces that Andy's running in his sessions. Why? Well, I've taken a bit of time off running, because I've had a groin issue, I've piled on some weight, and I'm just not as fit as I normally am, or like to be, I should say. So yesterday, 5 mile tempo, well, not tempo, progression. The last mile was 5:38, my heart rate was 184, which is the same heart rate I had when I did a 5K time trial in 16:19 a few weeks ago, 6 weeks ago. So yeah, I'm not in the best shape, but that makes it a bit more equal, and I would say on fitness I'm on the underdog, but I think I have the nous and the racing experience to get in Andy's head, and well, I think I'm going to win. Andy ran a 10k PB a couple of weeks ago, 34:38. Could have gone faster in my opinion. I think that equates to about 16:37, which is faster than I think I can run. But I think he's going to take it out slow, give me a chance by accident, and I'll kick home and take the Lydney Lake Forest bragging rights. I can't wait. I love racing. This is a fun thing to do. Me versus Andy. We've got some banter going on Instagram today in our stories, so I'm going to hopefully get in his head and smash him tomorrow. Andy, Forest of Dean Runner, I'm calling you out, son. Get down the lake tomorrow, 5K, all in, mano a mano, Wales versus England, Cymru and Beef. See you there.
Issue. This thing is loud, clunky, heavy, cannot pick up the pace. This is the 8th mile. I've given up. I can't even be asked to run this last mile fast.
My name is Andy Rayner, otherwise known as the Forest of Dean Runner on social media channels, and I've been challenged by Matt Rees, the Welsh Runner, to a 5K showdown around Lydney Lake tomorrow morning around 9:30 a.m. You better believe we're going out there to win. Matt has given me all the excuses under the sun. He's put on weight, he's coming back from injury, he's not as fast as he was, and despite the fact that on paper he has an overwhelming advantage, you better believe we're going to go out there and give him a good run for his money, and you better believe that we're going to push him to the end, and I will do my best to beat that man to the finish line.
It's the big showdown tomorrow, and it's time to get in shape. Right then, let's talk shoes. So tomorrow I'm going to be racing in the Nike Alphafly Next Percent, and Andy will be in the Nike Vaporfly Next Percent. Both incredible shoes. If you want to know more about my opinions on them, I've got reviews of both on my channel, and I'll link to them in the description below. I've never had a chance to race in the Alphafly Next Percent because obviously when I got them, then COVID hit, and there's been no road races for me to race. So this is my first chance to see if they're going to be a lucky shoe for me and how I perform in them. I love the Next Percent, the original Vaporfly Next Percent. A fantastic shoe, still I think my favourite shoe ever. But I'm going to give these a crack tomorrow and see how they get on. These are both going back on sale actually on the Nike app on Saturday, 8 AM I think. So it's an opportunity if you want to try one of these shoes to get your hands on some. I wanted to wear the Nike Tempo Next Percent, which is now the training partner to the Alphafly, but my pair is arriving tomorrow. I thought it would have just been really funny because I know Andy hates them and I think he's sending them back. But it would have been really funny to try and race him in those and see if I could beat him in his least favourite shoe ever. But that's not happening. I'll be in the Alphafly, a very, very good shoe, a very fast shoe, and we'll see how they go. Let's talk tactics for tomorrow. I actually think Andy's in better shape than me. Don't like to admit it. I think he's in low 16 shape. I think I'm in about 17, maybe low 17, maybe just under shape. What does that mean? Well, I don't think Andy's going to take it out fast. So my plan is to not take it out fast, sit on Andy, not literally, let him do the work early on. If he only takes it out at about 17-minute pace, that plays into my hands. I do think if I'm in there with 800, 400 to go, I've got a great shot of winning. So I will stick with him, hope he doesn't take it out quick, hope it's a slow race, and kick on at the end to try and win. If I feel good with a K to go, I'll press, but I'm not sure if that will be the case. I know Andy will be really pumped to try and beat me, and I'm very competitive. I do not want to let that happen. I've made this jokey video, I've done a montage. The last thing I want to do is lose. So I will give it everything. I'm excited, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's not something I've ever done, but I do like rivalries, and I just don't feel like there's enough of them going around at the moment. But I've called Andy out, he's accepted the challenge, and we're gonna go and race at the lake. Whether I win or not, it doesn't really matter. Well, it does, but it doesn't really matter. It's gonna be a great day, great race. We are in really similar shape, and I think it's gonna be a really close race. I just hope I get the better of him. Good morning, it's race day. I'm excited, a little bit nervous. Harry's coming down to support with Kelly. Kelly will be filming, Harry will be cheering, and I can't wait to get started. We were having some banter back and forth on WhatsApp last night with Andy. I think he's nervous too, but he's got nothing to lose. He can just run hard, and if he beats me, that's a good scalp. Whereas I'm the favourite going into it. I don't think on times I should be, but I guess I have run quicker PBs. Andy ran 34 the other week. He should have run 33, which means he's in at least low 16 shape. So I'm gonna have to hang with him. I was thinking the other thing is I might take the front and slow the pace. You can't go crawl over there. What I might do is take the lead, slow the pace down, and make the race suit me. He might think, oh yeah, I'll just sit on that, that's a good tactic. Whereas if I slow the pace down to about 17-minute 5K, then I think I've got a stronger finish, so that'll work for me. Harry's grumpy, he wants his breakfast, so I'm gonna go, feed him, get ready, and get down the lake. So, it's 8 o'clock, I was just getting ready to go down the lake, and we've got a bit of a plot twist. Alphafly, this was the shoe I was gonna race in today, but I've just had a delivery. I never get deliveries this early, they always come late afternoon, evening. The Tempo Next Percent have arrived. So I think I'm gonna warm up in these, and if they're all right, if I like them, I'm gonna race in them. Andy hates this shoe. He's absolutely slated it in his YouTube review. I haven't tried it yet. I can't give my opinions yet. But it would be funny to beat him in the shoe that he hates. Not saying I'm gonna beat him, but I think I'm gonna give it a shot in this shoe. This was my original plan when I challenged him, to beat him in the shoe he hates. It's a huge flex, isn't it? So anyway, I can't believe they arrived. It's a bit of a plot twist. It's no longer the Alphafly, it's now the Tempo Next Percent versus the Vaporfly Next Percent. I need to go and get ready and get down the lake and race Andy in the Tempo Next Percent. So me and Harry are walking down to the lake. Andy is already down there warming up. I'll do a couple of laps with Harry, then Kelly will arrive, take over with Harry, a couple more laps, drills and strides, and then we'll get going. Still not decided on what shoes to wear, but we'll see after the warm up. I'm looking forward to Andy's reaction when he sees the Tempo Next Percent too. There he is. Warming up in his yellow vest.
Better late than never.
Wearing gold.
I thought, oh, I got my forest vest in. Now I'm warming up, mate. Oh, we have a mascot.
Look what I'm wearing.
Oh! You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. Are you gonna wear those in the race?
I haven't decided. So, Forest Runner, are you ready to race me?
I'm ready to beat you.
Feeling good?
Feeling amazing.
Got
some DOMs from Tuesday's gym session.
excuses coming out already?
Yeah.
Not
But as I'm warming up, they're going.
Not blaming the shoes today?
No shoe problems. It's all about the Next Percent. Let's see how they do.
I thought you hated Nike.
Bar the Next Percent. Everything else they do is
there's an
terrible.
exception, is there?
Everything else they do is terrible. The Next Percent is decent. We're going to give it our best shot.
What's your tactic? I hope you've got one.
I've got a good tactic. It's to beat you.
Oh, right.
My tactic is to not go out
detailed,
like a goon, and not run too fast.
Not run too fast, that's what you're going to have to do to beat me.
And then, in the last mile, smoke you. Absolutely smoke you. To the finish line.
Have you ever smoked anyone in the last mile?
No. And I don't expect it will start today.
Okay, strategy in place. So we're just doing warm up. I've got the buggy, you know, trying to give him an advantage. Drop Harry off.
Mental games.
This is too easy. Morning. Yeah, so drop Harry off with Kelly. A few strides, get going.
Boom.
And see where we go. What time are you looking for today, Andy?
Sub beat mat is the time I'm going for.
Oh, witty.
I think so. I'm not giving away my secrets.
Andy wants me to wear the Alphafly Next Percent. He's done his intro, he's done half of his video. He's whining about, oh, wear the Alphafly. He doesn't realise that the Alphafly are like a very good racing shoe. So it gives me a little bit of a more of an advantage if I wear those over the Tempo Next Percent. My issue is, look how good they look with the white socks. The Alphafly are black, and with the white socks, it's just not gonna look great. So I don't know. Tempted to stick in these.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
He's such a show off.
Yeah.
Right, stride's done, drill's done. It's time to race. It's time to get the Harriers vest out and let's do this. A little bit nervous, but looking forward to not worrying about time and just thinking about trying to beat the other guy. It's quite a nice feeling. It's just like almost like the most organic type of racing, almost like schoolyard stuff. Let's race to over there, see who wins. So let's start.
On your marks? Yeah. On your marks, get set, go! Lap 1, and it looks like it was about 2:30 that lap. 6 more laps to go. I've also managed to encourage some passerbys. I said it's Wales versus England, so I think some guy walking his dog just shouted, "Come on, England." So they've gone through lap 2 and they are pretty much neck and neck. Not a lot in it. Come on, Matt. Come on, Andy. Come on, Andy, more. Yes, Andy. Well done. Come on, Matt. They are now 4 laps in, over halfway, and Andy has gone to the front. So he's taking the lead. We should see if he can hang on. Has Matt blown it by going out too quick too soon? Gotta be honest, that's not Matt's normal style. So maybe Andy just said that Matt's toying with him. Maybe he is playing games. They're coming round for the 5th lap and Andy is still in the lead. He is in great form at the moment, especially after his Severn Bridge 10k where he got a PB of 34, not sure what, but here they come. Yes, come on boys. All in last lap. Matt has taken the lead again. Is he actually toying with Andy? They are now on their last lap. Oh, that's you! Well done, Andy, come on!
Well, mate, great run. Really good. Oh.
16:34. New PB.
Yeah!
By about 20 seconds. Wow, that's 10.
Hurt. That hurt. Oh, I loved it. Oh, 5Ks are painful. Oh. Oh. I got the win, the big W. But it was tough, really tough. Yeah, tactics kind of played out quite well. Took the front, kept the pace comfortable, not comfortable, but within my limits. And then second half, let Andy take the front to do a bit of the work. And the pace was pretty similar. And I thought if he keeps it like this, I'll just kick away and try and win in the final lap. And that's how it panned out. Andy's really chuffed though, he got a big PB. And yet he's like, oh yeah, I was saving some back. If you were saving some back, go and win it, isn't it?
Let's clarify something. I didn't say I was saving some back, I said I saved some for the last mile, but I was toast at the end.
He lost it in the last mile. I'm only joking, he had a great run and a PB, you can't be unhappy with that. It was a lot of fun. It was great to be racing again. Hardly looked at my watch, it was just stick with Andy and try and beat him. 1-0 to Wales. So as I said before, my race tactics were to slow it up at the beginning, then sit in and then kick on. And that's pretty much exactly how it played out. I didn't want a fast race. I didn't want to be doing 5:10s, 5:15s. I wanted to be doing 5:20s or slower. So I took the front, slowed the pace to 5:20. Andy sat in, and then I almost did what I would call like a fake fade. Like, looks like I'm really hurting, and I was hurting, but not like to that degree that I had to sit back, tucked in behind Andy, let him take the pace. And by then, because we've done a few K, he was happy to keep it at about 5:20, maybe a little faster. And then I pushed on with the lap to go. Didn't want to leave it to a sprint finish, so pressed on the final lap. And I won by 6 or 7 seconds, I think. But yeah, just absolutely loved racing. Haven't raced like that for so long, and I know it's different, not having crowds, not having lots of people to race against, but even just 1v1, you can make fun things just by challenging a mate to race around a lake. Brilliant, loved it. Thanks for filming.
It's all right.
Did you enjoy supporting?
Not really, because I was rushing around trying to film you both.
Ah.
No, it's good. It's good to watch you both.
Our only fan. Actually, there was another fan, wasn't there?
There was a shouting for me, come on England.
Yeah.
I let him down though.
Yeah.
But yeah, a bit quiet out here today. The ducks gave a good atmosphere.
And we're all done. Cooled down, chatted about the race. Felt really good. Enjoyed running in the Alphafly for their first time racing. They are just so bouncy. They do feel a bit clunkier than the Next percent, but I can tell that I'm efficient in them. It actually popped up on my watch, my Garmin. I don't know if your Garmin does the same. It gives you like a number. Like, if it thinks that you shouldn't be running, it basically gives you a negative number. And if it thinks you're running better than normal, it gives you a positive number. It came up plus 12. I've never seen plus 12. But then again, I didn't have my chest strap on. I forgot to put my heart rate monitor on. So I don't know if that's part of that. But yeah, I was bouncing along and they felt really good. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. We enjoyed making it. Make sure you check out Andy's channel. He's got his own video of pre, post, and the race. His video will be up Friday morning, so check it out and find out what he's been saying about me behind my back. Anyway, like, subscribe, check out Kelly's channel as well. She filmed this and she puts up a weekly vlog, and that's it. See you at the next one.